What if I told you the most aesthetic muscle group is one you're probably not even working out? Let me explain. So I've been back in the gym for about a month now, so naturally that makes me an expert on all things fitness related. Jokes aside, I've actually made some pretty decent progress and I'm pretty proud of the gains I've made so far. But in these past couple weeks lifting, I've noticed some strange things in the gym. First off, the amount of people using performance enhancers. It's actually crazy. Like, I'll go to the locker room and I'll see bloody tissues in the trash, and at first I was confused on what that meant, but eventually I put two and two together when I realized that that's from needles. Also, I've been like socializing with people at the gym. Like, I'm always down to get free game, so I'll ask anyone about my form, like what I can improve, what exercise they'd recommend me incorporate for different muscle groups. And sometimes I'll talk to a dude and this dude will be bald with a full beard, 250 pounds of pure steel. And I'll talk to him, I'll be like, yo bro, you look crazy. Like, how long have you been lifting? And he said, oh, since I was 19, so about 4 years now. You're telling me this guy is only 2 years older than me? This guy looks like he was on his 4th marriage and 2nd mortgage. But the dudes on performance enhancers are one thing, but the unks that are absolute units are an entire different story. There are guys in the gym that are clearly 40, 50 years old, like they got wrinkles, gray hair, everything, and they're doing my max weight for reps. Like, sometimes I'll get a nice pump and I'll be flexing in the mirror, feeling myself, and as soon as I start to feel good about myself, I'll turn around and see Unk dumbbell bench pressing 90 pounds. And also, like, girls outlifting you is hilarious. Like, some like 5'3" girl will be using the pec fly machine and I'll be waiting for her to finish. And when she's done and gets off, I realize she's doing 30 pounds more than I am. Like, dang, bro, I was feeling good about my chest for a second. Also, one thing I'm pretty proud of is my bicep growth these past couple weeks. Like, I like to think they're pretty decent now. Obviously, nothing crazy, but I'm pretty proud of them. I've been filling out some of my t-shirts, so that's nice. But can someone tell me what's up with girls wanting to bite your biceps? Like, is that really that much of a biteable shape? Like, what about like a tricep bite, like right here? So I got a membership at Crunch, which I actually like as a gym. Like, they have a great selection of equipment. It's not too crowded. The employees are pretty nice. The people in the gym working out, they're chill. But I only have 2 real gripes with Crunch. One is the hours. I really wish they were 24/7. Like, sometimes it's 2 a.m. and you're trying to hit a late night lift and I got no place to go because Crunch is closed. But honestly, that I can deal with. I usually work out in the afternoons anyways. My main issue with Crunch is that they have the worst music ever. And the thing is, a lot of times they have pretty good music choices, but they always make it some weird remix. Being subjected to an EDM remix of Hotline Bling is something I would not wish on my worst enemy. I don't need a dubstep version of Smooth Criminal. And like, can we chill on the twerk music, please? Like, I get that it's hype and like girls like it, but there's no way I'm doing hamstring curls with city girls playing in the background. This is also the first gym I've been to that has a sauna, and I use the sauna actually pretty frequently. I honestly feel so refreshed after using the sauna and just like sweating out all the grime. But dude, there's gotta be some sort of sauna etiquette. Like, one time I went to the gym at 7 a.m. and after working out, I went in the sauna and I was the only person in the sauna. So I'm chilling in there, you know, trying to focus on my breath, lock in. And about 5 minutes into my session, another guy walks in and I'm like, all right, it's chill. But he takes off his shirt and his shorts. So he's in his underoos, and bro was not wearing boxers or any sort of, you know, concealing underwear. Bro was straight up in his tighty whitey underoos. And I was like, all right, bro, I was just trying to look ahead. And out of the entire sauna, Crody decides to sit right next to me and our legs are literally touching. I'm like, bro, what? I had to literally cross that leg over my other one, absolutely crushing my balls just so I wasn't touching this dude in his underoos. Like, bro, how about a little personal space, please? And as if it couldn't get worse, bro pulls out his phone and starts scrolling on TikTok. And he wasn't even wearing headphones. I'm sitting in there trying to focus on my breath and lock in. Meanwhile, every 5 seconds, I'm hearing an AI voiceover or some sped up TikTok song. And bro's feed actually made me lose brain cells. It was either complete brain rot or straight goon material. This dude must have been in his late 20s or early 30s, and I'm like, bro, why are you watching hoes shaking ass in public in a sauna at 7 a.m. before you go to work? I guess priorities are priorities, but why do you have to do that around me, bro? Don't sit next to me rubbing your goony ass leg up against mine, bro. Anyways, what was this video about again? Oh yeah, I've been trying to grow my calves, and it's way harder than I expected. Like, no matter how much I increase in weight, my calves seem to stay the same. And honestly, bro, at least to me, having big calves is such a flex. Calves are like super aesthetic, especially if you're wearing shorts or you're playing a sport and you have big calves. It just signifies power, you know? Unfortunately, I'm on the baseball bat section of the calf spectrum. I mean, to be honest, my calves aren't twigs, but you know, I'd like them to be bigger. So I try to pick up as much calf game as I can from strangers. Like, I was at the library the other day doing some work and I saw this dude in there with massive calves. Like, his calves were probably the circumference of this candle. I mean, they were girthy, juicy calves. I was thoroughly impressed. So I went up to him and I was like, bro, what's the secret? Like, how do I get calves like you? And he was so nonchalant about it. He was like, oh, dude, I don't even work out my calves. I'm just Asian. So yeah, shout out to that Asian guy at the library for completely calf mogging me. If I gotta rank how good a pump feels based on the muscle group, calf has gotta be up there with like back and chest and buys. It just feels right, you know, when your calf is just like meaty. Honestly, my time being in the gym has really taught me that it's one of the highest ROI activities that you can do. Like, every aspect of your life improves if you start going to the gym. Move more, lift heavy things, eat protein. Obviously, that's simplifying it, but in the beginning, that's what you got to focus on. Also, please follow me on Instagram at RowdyLOL. I'm posting there daily, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right.